This is Ted. Ted has been a frequent contributor to this channel. And like many of you, during the wintertime, Ted has to put his boat away for the season. But before he did, he sent me some pictures and told me about some things he did to his twin troller. Particularly, he did one thing that I found pretty interesting, which is another twist on the idea of a casting deck. He did something different for the person in the front of the boat. So let's see what Ted did. In the description below this video, there are links to most of the items used in many of my videos. They are there so you can locate them in case you are interested. Hey Gerry, I've attached pictures of one of my newest modifications that I made. Here's a few pictures of the casting steps on both sides of the foot pedals. The guy in the back, as I always fish with a second person, loves their casting deck for the back seat and basically would stand for most of their fishing unless they are tying something on. So I found myself doing the same very quickly just by using the sides of the boat. But I also found that my feet would get sore after an hour or so of doing that because the sides of the boat were only about half of a foot wide. Just so you understand what Ted is talking about here, he would stand and cast with each foot where the seat tracks are located that run along both sides of the twin troller. Moving my casting deck in and out from under my seat started to irritate me, so I put easy step-ups for each foot on the sides of the foot pedals that are always deployed. I can just step up whenever I want and can occasionally push down on a pedal if I need to readjust the boat either with a foot or the bottom of a fishing rod for slight movement. Otherwise, I can comfortably stay up as long as I want now and sit down when I want without having to move the casting deck. And this has worked out well. So my idea was to widen the sides of the small platform on the boat with a block of wood, 2x2, so that I could always be there and I could hop up there whenever I wanted to and still could control a pedal if I needed to with either the end of my rod or a tap of my foot. But then I went a bit farther for more comfort and added a piece of 3/4 inch plywood covered with the same leftover carpet I had from the casting deck for a flat, soft surface. Now it is really comfortable and it's always deployed. So now I can either sit to maneuver the boat, stand inside the boat, or hop up on the casting steps to get an even better vantage point. This was a decent first season for me, and I've really gotten comfortable launching and retrieving the boat. Caught some fish and found another small lake fairly close that's perfect for the twin troller. My best friend loves the boat as the passenger, and my wife and one of my sons were also on it this year, and everyone thought it was cool. Easy to launch and fish from, and everyone caught fish. I should be all set for next season since I've worked out all the bugs and have gotten comfortable with launching and retrieving the boat with ease. Take care, and thanks again. Ted. Ted, when I started to edit this video, a few questions came to mind. The plywood that you have with the carpeting that you stand on, is that permanently affixed to the 2x2 that's underneath? If it is not, are they wobbly when you stand on it? And if it is permanently affixed, how do you remove one of the seats? I, as well as others, probably don't always fish with a second person. you said you always do, but if, like in my case, I want to remove the second seat because I'm going to fish alone that day, you would not be able to do that because your step is on top of the track for the seat and you would not be able to remove it. If you could, please just comment below. But Ted, this was a good idea. Okay, everybody, you know what to do next. So don't forget to subscribe or give me a thumbs up. Click on the bell, share with your friends, or leave comments and questions below.